Hey everyone, how are you all today? Thank you so much for giving me just a few minutes of your time. Today we're going to talk about something really important, and that's vitamin D. Now, I'm not talking about no man. And you might be thinking to yourself, I've heard about vitamin D before, but did you know that Black women are more likely to have lower levels of this crucial nutrient? Yeah, we are. That's because our beautiful melanated skin, while it also protects us from the UV damage, it also makes it a little harder for our bodies to produce vitamin D from sunlight. So, let's talk about why it matters and what we can do about it. Vitamin D plays a major role in keeping our bones strong by helping our bodies absorb calcium. Now, without enough vitamin D, we can't absorb calcium efficiently, which can lead to weaker bones over time. But it's not about just bones. Vitamin D is also essential for our immune system. It helps our bodies fight off infections, support muscle function, and even influence our moods. Research has shown that low levels of vitamin D are linked to conditions like osteoporosis, cardiovascular issues, and even depression. Now, although Black women are not high risk for osteoporosis compared to other groups, maintaining adequate vitamin D is still important for overall bone health and to avoid conditions like osteomalacia, which is the softening of our bones. So, how can we make sure we're getting enough vitamin D? All right, let's go over some easy to implement tips. The first one is sun exposure. Yeah, a little sun can go a long way, okay? Aim for about 10 to 30 minutes of midday sun exposure a few times a week, depending on your skin tone. So, the lighter you are, the less. The darker you are, the more. I know that sounds a little colorist, but I'm not. I'm just trying to give you a little idea of where we should be. But remember, this varies widely also based on where you live and the time of year and your skin's natural ability to produce vitamin D. So, for many of us, especially those in northern climates or during the winter months, sunlight alone might not just be enough. So, when that's not enough, the next step is food sources. Yes, what we eat. Since relying solely on sunlight isn't always practical, let's talk about ways in which we can eat to incorporate vitamin D. Some of the best dietary sources of vitamin D include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, or sardines. And if you're not a fan of fish, you can try fortified foods. Many dairy products, plant based milks, and cereals are fortified with vitamin D. Egg yolks and mushrooms that have been exposed to sunlight or UV light are also good options. Now, the third one is supplements. Yes. And a lot of us may actually need to take vitamin D supplements, especially if we're not getting enough from sun exposure and from the foods that we eat. It's best to talk to your doctor before actually starting any supplement. I also recommend that you get a blood test done just to see where your levels of vitamins are throughout the year. The right and this also help you to determine the right dosages for you as it can vary based on individual needs, okay? So, here's some things you can start doing today. Track your sun exposure. If you're not getting outside often, consider scheduling a sun break in your day. I know I do. I love stepping outside in the warm sun, even when it's a little chilly outside, and just letting the sun bask on my face and my skin. A short walk outside can help boost your levels. When it comes to food, try adding a vitamin D rich meal or snack to your daily routine. For example, you could have a bowl of fortified cereal with almond milk in the morning or grilled salmon for dinner. Just put it in your rotation a couple of times a week. Remember, our bodies are unique, and taking care of our health starts with understanding what we need. Vitamin D is a small but powerful nutrient that plays a big role in keeping us healthy and strong. Let's make sure we're getting enough so we can keep shining from the inside out. And every day, I want you to think of some ways you can improve your health and nutrition. Have a good day, you guys, and thank you so much for your time.